The Saiyans of Universe 6 have to be one of the most hated parts in Dragon Ball Super. And today I'm kinda gonna make a sorta defense video for them because I personally think that they're kinda overhated. I'm gonna talk about some of the popular complaints people have about them and I'll tell you what I think. The first major complaint is that they are too skinny. And honestly, I can't blame you for that. I mean, when you're used to Saiyans having these Macho Man, Randy Savage, Prime Hulk Hogan muscles, it's kinda hard to imagine these scrawny ass guys being of the same race and being of somewhat similar power. I kinda agree with this because while I don't personally mind the skinniness of the characters, as Dragon Ball has been doing this since the very first arc, I do wish that they were a tad bit buffer. I think similar to like in the manga. I think in the manga they're somewhat better, but I still do wish they were a little bit buffer. Another complaint is that they are too strong, and honestly I cannot disagree more with this. Jerome made androids that were stronger than not only the legendary Super Saiyan but the Emperor of the Universe, and he made them in a fucking cave. It shouldn't be a surprise that Universe 6 Saiyans, who evolved very differently from Universe 7 Saiyans, are far stronger than the average Universe 7 Saiyan. Is it kinda crazy that they're that strong? Obviously, but that's just Dragon Ball in general. This also brings me back to the first point where some people can't see skinny ass Saiyans being this strong, and the take is just atrocious. The final villain of Dragon Ball was literally the smallest, least intimidating version of Boo. Okay, maybe not as less intimidating than Fat Boo, but regardless, the most dangerous form of Frieza was the least intimidating looking one of all. The simplest design was the most powerful version of Frieza. Toriyama loved to subvert expectations, so judging a character's strength off appearance is probably the worst thing you can do in Dragon Ball. And another point is the infamous back tingles. And one complaint people say is that it trivializes the OG Super Saiyan, makes it less legendary, for lack of a better term. And while I can't exactly disagree, it's not like the back tingle doesn't trivialize it worse than it already has been trivialized. Super Saiyan, I'ma be honest, has been a useless transformation since the Buu saga when Goten and Trunks transformed into it just cause they felt like it. No rage, no stress, nothing. Just boom, they got it, GG. At least Dragon Ball Super tries to give an explanation of how it feels to transform. Granted, not a good explanation. I don't like it personally, but it's something. Plus, it's not really a surprise that they got it so easily, cause after Goku, Vegeta and Trunks got it, the age of turning Super Saiyan got younger and the requirements seemed to just become way easier. Goku got it through the death of a best friend, but Gohan got it in just training. Granted, they were training with the threat of Cell on the loose, but it's still not as intense as Goku and Trunks. Then comes Goten and Trunks, 7 and 8 years old respectively, who can both go Super Saiyan. And I'm assuming they got Super Saiyan at those ages. If anything, Goten probably could have gone Super Saiyan at age 5 and they just didn't know. Main point is though, as the series went on, the initial prerequisites of Super Saiyan have gotten way easier, which brings us to where we are now, the back tingles. And don't get me wrong, I'm not defending the fact that the explanation is good. I'm defending the fact that Universe 6 Saiyans didn't ruin anything that hadn't been ruined before. If anything, they added just a small tidbit of information to the Super Saiyan transformation. I personally hope that we get to see them whenever the anime or manga comes back, because I really do think they're good additions of Dragon Ball, I'm not gonna lie. It gives us, not only do they give us a new whole area to explore with Universe 6, there's like a whole arc to be made with Kappa showing Vegeta around Sadala while Goku goofs around with Kale and Caulifla. Hell, we can probably get some interesting dynamics between Broly and KO. And if Goten, Trunks and Pan are there, they can get into some goofy ass shenanigans. I'ma be a bit biased when it comes to them because I really do like Kale and Caulifla and Kappa. In the case of Kale and Caulifla, I do like seeing women in Dragon Ball who can fight. Caulifla is unlike any woman in Dragon Ball because she's more like Goku if anything. I mean, she is a female Goku, but she's unique in that way. That's why I like her so much. And Kale, female Broly from another universe, but again, we don't really see women who fight consistently as them. So yeah, that's my bias against them. I do hope we get to see more of them. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.